Yeah, yeah. All right. Any other good pearls?
Not that I can think of right now.
Well, that's certainly enough to help us, get an update and really remind us of these really important actions that we can take to limit these exposures because it really does all add up. I mean, if you're healthy, you're going to be able to tolerate these things, but it's definitely pushing your body in the wrong direction. And it seems to be getting worse with all these increasing amount of cell phone towers and I would assume that the increasing amount of data that's being transmitted and the speeds at which is being done is magnifying the problem too. Would that be correct?
Oh, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. That's the problem is because of the demand that we have for 24/7 data transmission of everything in the world in every foot that we walk.
yeah,
So,
and it's the speeds are going up. I mean, would we people can remember when they had first had their computers, it was a 56 baud modem. That's 56, and now we're up to transmission speeds is to 1,000 or 10,000 I was just reading an article that by the end of this decade, Netflix is projecting it'll be 100 gigabytes. Uh, that'll be standard, which is just shocking. So you can be guaranteed that Moore's law is in full effect with respect to this wireless technology, and it's going to be an exponential increase in exposure. So the sooner you can develop these protective habits, the better you and your family are going to be.
I was joking. I was talking to a group here just recently, and I was joking that we've now come full circle with the smoking concept. With can't smoke in buildings anymore because of secondhand smoke and all of this, and there's smoking rooms. So maybe someday, maybe our children or maybe our grandchildren will come up with cell phone rooms, where if you want to smoke, you have to go into this room. You know, because they unfortunately it takes two generations. It's going to be two generations before they actually say, "Look, these killed us, or these killed our grandparents."
Yeah, yeah, I
And
think you're
so
right
now
there.
we've got to do something about it.
Yeah, what I see before the rooms that they're just using cell phones would be cell phone free rooms where they can escape the radiation that are grounded and shielded, that like you can get a breath of fresh air without being exposed to all this damage.
Well, I've tried a few times, and I wish there would be a hotel chain that would adopt that and have 10 rooms that were designed, and we'll help them design it. We'll do whatever it is to help them do it. To do that, and they can create these rooms that are, electromagnetically and chemically free,
Hmm.
so that the 22% of the population that are sensitive can travel and stay in these hotel rooms.
Boy, I
I
certainly
can almost
need.
guarantee they'd be booked every night.
Wow. It's kind of sad that someone doesn't have insights to understand that need and really meet it. What if one of the listeners here were interested in adopting those recommendations for their own home and hiring a contractor to implement them? How would they find those out?
Probably the best way would be, I guess, to contact us at Wings of Eagles Healthy Living.
Okay, and how do they do that?
It's WEHL info at WEHLIVING.org.
Okay, and then you'd be able to help guide them through the process of understanding what specific uh, recommendations to implement.
Yeah, we're a 501c3 nonprofit that are out trying to educate at the grassroots.
Perfect.
And so we will work with anybody who's willing to start making a difference.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you for all that you're doing and really helping people understand this process and really being one of the leaders out there and warning people about these dangers and then providing education to help them really compensate for the challenges that we're continuously exposed to.
Well, Dr. Mercola, I thank you for the opportunity.
All right. Well, thank you, Vicki.